Hey Jenny and hey Joe, this is Gio from Scene Enhanced Marketing LLC. Hope you're having a great day, and I just want to thank you both for taking the time to watch this video. Today we're going to be going over 3 easy ways to beat your competition online, and we'll jump right in. So those 3 things are content, backlinking, and citations. So this is going to be just a quick overview of how you're stacking up against that competition online, as well as just some other insights I have surrounding your business's online footprint. So first and foremost, content is king in the digital world. Always has been, probably always will be. So we recommend anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 words minimum on the home page alone of any website that we build out for clients. So I've got your website pulled up here, and it's actually not a bad layout. I've seen a lot worse, and you actually have a decent amount of content between your testimonials and just some breakdowns here of services you offer. So overall, not too bad. Now, the reason we recommend that many words for the homepage, and just for our websites in general, is because Google crawls these websites, right? They crawl them, and they're looking for buyer intent, relevant keyword phrases. So what that means is, for your industry, therapeutic massage, obviously, and your small town Sask, so that's where it gets a little bit tricky, just because there isn't a lot of competition, and I know you probably have branched out some to surrounding communities. But again, so therapeutic massage, Kindersley, holistic healing, Kindersley, and even some more ranged terms. So best massage, Saskatchewan, stuff like that is volumed keyword phrases that are being searched, and Google looks for those when they crawl the website. Again, specifically the homepage. Over time, they're going to see those relevant keywords, and they're going to start pointing customers in your direction who are searching for your services online. So I hope that makes sense. So the next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is backlinking. Now, not all backlinks are created equal. It's very important to remember that. First off, a backlink is just another website that provides power and influence back to your website. And again, why we say not all backlinks are created equal is because just like with the keywords, we want it to be industry specific. So you're going to have a much better time gaining that necessary power and influence by going after a backlink to do with your industry. So, massage supply companies, holistic healing websites, you get the idea, right? Stuff centered around what you specifically do. Again, much more power and influence geared towards your existing website, going after those type of links versus, say, Panago Pizza in Kindersley, or, a local Macy's department store. So I hope that makes sense. Now, third-party tool we use to measure not just backlinking, but all analytics, anywhere online for any website is called Ahrefs. And as you can see, I've got your URL plugged in here. So not a lot happening, right? Minimal to no traffic. And this is organic traffic, keep in mind. So obviously people are visiting your site that you're telling to, business cards, maybe other forms of advertising. But from an organic standpoint, searching for some of the phrases we discussed earlier, there's minimal to no traffic happening there. Now, for comparative purposes, I jumped out of Kindersley just because, again, there wasn't a ton of competition locally that have actual websites for massage therapy. So this is just to give you an idea if you did want to branch out for some of the specific stuff you offer, because I can tell that you are pretty specialized and go beyond the massage, which is, super badass. And so here you go. This is a volumed, generic search for Saskatoon holistic practitioners. So you're going to get a bit of everything, right? Let's skip over these map pack rankings initially. I want to kind of jump into the organic, which start here, just to kind of give you a brief tutorial of backlinking. So we'll click on these guys. They're the first organic ranking, so clearly doing something right, clearly and bringing a lot of online business from people who are actively searching for their services. And I threw their URL into our third-party tool and look at the difference, right? They've got a lot going on here, organic keywords. I just want to show you this briefly. This is the volume keyword phrase on the left, Google position on the right. They're just blanketing the first page of Google. Acupuncture, naturopath, naturopath medicine, boom, 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 first across the board, right? So doing quite well for people who are looking for this type of service online. So just wanted to kind of show you, comparatively speaking, what that looks like. Obviously, we're much bigger here in Saskatoon, a lot more competition, bigger companies, etc. But a strategy we tell our clients to utilize for backlinking, believe it or not, it's quite simple. We say go after the same backlinks as the competition. So just, in theory, pretend that this was one of your local competitors. We'll do one together here. We'll jump into their referring domains, which are the links that they currently have providing power and influence to them. And remember, we said we want it to have to do with the industry, right? With holistic healing, with massage, whatever the case may be. So we'll scroll on down. Not going to be too hard to find one. My Canadian naturopath. Boom, we click on that. Now, what's happening here is, what's happening here is that somewhere on mycanadiannaturopath.ca, Saskatoon Naturopathic has embedded their website address. So it exists somewhere on this site, and just really want to get rid of that. And so what's happening is this site is providing that necessary power and influence back to their site. Okay? And this is just one of hundreds of links they have going on. So once again, Google's recognizing that over time, understanding that this is a legitimate website, legitimate business, and pointing customers to them. And so the next thing I want to talk to you about is citations, and I just wanted to show you here, because I didn't on the last example, but Kindersley Massage, you're right there. You're second on my local Google My Business Map Pack rankings, which is awesome. You're the only one in the top 3 with a website. You scroll down into the organic, your Facebook page is actually second. So that tells me that you're getting you must be getting some business from your online footprint here, because if you're like me, I typically don't scroll past the top 3 when I'm looking for a service online, because reviews are there, linkage to website, your location, it's all right there. So why would I go down to the organics if I don't have to? So super cool that you're already in here. The difference with citations and backlinking, and by the way, a citation is just a directory where you list your company's information. Literally hundreds of thousands of them online. More popular ones are like Facebook, Yelp, White Pages, Yellow Pages. So same theory as the backlinking, believe it or not, because the backlinking is specific and correlated to organic rankings. Citations, they're these guys here, local Google My Business Map Pack rankings. Want to have more citations than the competition? It's literally the same strategy. Not only do you go after the same citations as the competition, but you develop a space cushion so that over time you're going to get dozens and dozens more citations. Not only merge into this top 3, but stay there and just continually take on that consistent online business, and it really is a beautiful thing. And so worth mentioning, if nothing else, really crank up your requests from clients to leave reviews on your Google page. You can provide the link to it maybe on a printout, in your clinic. There's multiple ways to do it, even just by straight up asking them, because over time, with the proper amount of citations and reviews, it shouldn't be difficult to get you into this top spot, and then you would notice a big difference with just the phones ringing in general, and probably the amount of bookings happening. And so very last thing I wanted to talk to you about, I promise I'm almost done, is the Facebook platform here. I see you do have a business page created. It just doesn't look like it's been very active since the start of the year. Trust me, I understand. I'm a busy guy. I run my whole business through Facebook, it's worth mentioning. I'm just, with my industry, it's not as necessary, I guess you could say. what I've found in service-based industries, or even your industry where the customer comes to you, is that it can be absolutely vital to utilize this to its max potential. So we recommend anywhere from 3 to 4 posts weekly for any business Facebook page we manage. Get creative with engaging content so that customers and local community will engage, can reply to commentary. All of that Facebook loves to see, and pretty much everyone, 4.3 billion people globally have a Facebook account, and that's one of the reasons we utilize it for our business, is because everyone has it, and you can do quite a bit on it even without spending a penny. So worth looking into, maybe just utilizing this a little bit more. Get creative, post consistent material, and I think you'd notice a big difference as well. So in closing, Joe, Jenny, want to again thank you for taking the time today. I do apologize that that took 11 minutes. Typically they don't go that long, but I just wanted to make sure you guys had a good understanding of what's going on here with your online footprint. Again, this is 100% free information. Video is yours to keep. If you would like some help with this, however, I'd love to chat further. Joe, Jenny, you can give me a call, reach out to me on Messenger. Probably the best way to get a hold of me, actually, because I'm either on my phone or at my desk most of the day, and we can definitely chat further. Like I said, maybe go over an action plan of how we could potentially put something together to help you on the short term as well as long term, and there's always options. So worth mentioning that. And again, thank you so much for taking the time, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. Take care.